Yes, 18 or 19. Well, I had an amazing experience the other week after a service because somebody who I thought I knew how tall he was seemed to have grown, and he seemed to be older than 18 or 19, and that was Chris Elston. I was out in the foyer, after the evening service, and I couldn't believe who was standing next to me. He was so tall. I think when I normally see him, we're in the office, and when he comes in, I'm sitting down, so I'm not next to him, so I don't know how tall he is next to me. And when he's sitting down, I'm standing up. But I thought it'd be really good for Chris to come and help me tell the story this morning. Here he comes. And he is going to be Basil the Branch. Once there was a beautiful grapevine. And on that vine lived a branch named Basil. And one day Basil started thinking.
Here I am, a branch on this grapevine, but I don't have any grapes.
So Basil took a deep breath, wiggled his shoulders up and down, focused his energy on the end of his stalk and strained with all his might. Basil opened his eyes, looked down at the end of his stalk and saw nothing. But Basil was not one to let things get him down.
I obviously didn't try hard enough. If I try harder and I try for longer, then maybe, just maybe, I'll get some grapes on the end of my branch.
So Basil took 2 deep breaths, wiggled his shoulders up and down. I think that was a forward and backwards as well. Focused all his energy on the end of his stalk and strained with all his might. Basil opened his eyes, looked down at the end of his stalk and saw nothing, not a single grape. But Basil refused to let things get him down.
I didn't do it. That's it. I've got to try. I've got to try harder. I've got to strain even harder than that. And I've got to try for even longer than that. And then, and only then I will be able to get some of my own grapes. I can do this. Got to be focused. I can do this.
So Basil took 3 deep breaths. Wiggled his shoulders up and down, forwards and backwards, and from side to side. He clenched his teeth, focused all his energy on the end of his stalk and strained with all his might.